One of the most significant barriers to realizing our true potential is the deeply ingrained belief in our own limitations. This belief, often unchallenged, can restrict us in ways we don't even recognize. My aim is to empower people by providing them with the scientific understanding of just how powerful they truly are. Contemporary sciences like quantum physics, neuroplasticity, neuroscience, neuroendocrinology, psychoneuroimmunology, the mind body connection, and epigenetics are not just academic disciplines. They are gateways to understanding the boundless possibilities that lie within us. Quantum physics, for instance, challenges our conventional understanding of reality. It reveals a universe that is dynamic and responsive, where the observer plays a crucial role in shaping outcomes. This understanding implies that our thoughts and intentions have a profound impact on the world around us. Neuroplasticity further revolutionizes our understanding of the brain. Contrary to the outdated belief that the brain's development is fixed after a certain age, neuroplasticity shows that our brains are capable of change and adaptation throughout our entire lives. This plasticity suggests that we can learn new skills, develop new ways of thinking, and overcome past traumas, regardless of our age. Neuroscience offers additional insights into the capacity of our brains to evolve. It demonstrates that our cognitive and emotional capabilities are not set in stone but can be developed and enhanced through practice and experience. This knowledge empowers us to move beyond self-imposed boundaries and to explore new possibilities for personal growth. However, understanding these scientific concepts is just the beginning. To truly tap into our potential, we must internalize these ideas and integrate them into our daily lives. This requires a shift in mindset, from seeing ourselves as limited beings to recognizing ourselves as agents of limitless potential. It involves challenging long-held beliefs and assumptions about our abilities and the nature of reality. Incorporating this new understanding into our lives means adopting a proactive approach to personal development. It involves setting goals that push us beyond our comfort zones, seeking out new experiences that stimulate our minds and bodies, and engaging with people and ideas that inspire us to grow. This proactive approach not only enhances our abilities, but also enriches our life experiences. Moreover, as we embrace this expanded view of human potential, we begin to see changes not only in ourselves, but also in our interactions with others. We start to inspire those around us, creating a ripple effect of empowerment and growth. This collective shift in perception can lead to transformative changes in communities and societies as more individuals realize and embrace their potential. My goal is to develop a language that enables people to grasp these possibilities from both a philosophical and a theoretical perspective. This new language aims to help people internalize this information, wiring it into their brains. Learning is essentially the process of forming new neural connections, and remembering is the act of maintaining these connections. It's often easier to forget our aspirations than to keep them in mind, which underscores the importance of reinforcing these neural pathways in preparation for transformative experience. Traditionally, our understanding of what's possible has been constrained by language rooted in limitation and scarcity. To break free from these constraints, we need to adopt a new vocabulary that is informed by the latest scientific discoveries in fields such as quantum physics, neuroplasticity, neuroscience, and more. These disciplines don't just add to our theoretical knowledge, they redefine what it means to be human and what we are capable of achieving. Quantum physics, with its exploration of the fundamental nature of reality, shows us a world where the boundaries between the possible and impossible blur. This science suggests that at the most fundamental level, our universe is a tapestry of possibilities, with our thoughts and intentions having the power to influence outcomes. By integrating this understanding into our language, we start to view our lives not as predetermined paths, but as canvases of limitless potential. Neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to form new neural connections throughout life, teaches us that change and growth are always possible. By weaving this concept into our daily conversations and self talk, we reinforce the belief that we can learn, adapt, and evolve at any stage of life. This understanding is empowering, as it liberates us from the notion that our past or present circumstances define our future. Neuroscience offers insights into how our brain processes information and emotions, providing us with the tools to rewire our thought patterns and emotional responses. By adopting a language that reflects these neuroscientific principles, we can cultivate a mindset that is resilient, adaptable, and open to new experiences. Creating this new language of possibility involves more than just adopting new words. It requires a shift in our overall approach to communication. It's about choosing words and constructing sentences that reflect a mindset of growth, abundance, and empowerment. It's about speaking in a way that inspires action, encourages exploration, and fosters a sense of wonder about what's possible. This new language also has the power to transform our interactions with others. When we communicate from a place of possibility, we inspire those around us to think bigger and to challenge their own limiting beliefs. We create an environment where innovation, creativity, and positive change are not just encouraged but expected. However, adopting this new language is not a passive process. It requires practice, mindfulness, and a commitment to personal growth. It involves being conscious of the words we use, the thoughts we entertain, and the beliefs we hold. It's a continuous journey of learning and unlearning as we align our language with the ever expanding understanding of human potential. Now, let us delve into the neuroscience of learning and remembering, two fundamental processes that are key to unlocking and harnessing our full potential. Learning is not merely the acquisition of new information. It is the process of creating new neural pathways in our brains. Remembering, on the other hand, involves reinforcing and maintaining these pathways. Understanding and optimizing these processes are crucial for personal growth and transformation. The human brain's capacity for neuroplasticity, the ability to form new neural connections at any age, lies at the core of learning. Every new piece of information we absorb, every new skill we acquire, and every new skill we acquire, and every new experience we undergo leads to the creation of these new pathways. This neuroplastic nature of the brain debunks the myth that our ability to learn and adapt diminishes as we age. On the contrary, our brains are designed to evolve continuously, allowing us to embrace lifelong learning and growth. Remembering is as vital as learning in this process. It's not simply about recalling information, but about continuously engaging with that information to keep neural pathways active and strong. Remembering is what enables us to integrate new learnings into our daily lives, turning fleeting insights into enduring wisdom and habits. This aspect of memory plays a crucial role in ensuring that our learnings have a lasting impact on our lives. The relationship between learning and remembering is dynamic and reciprocal. Effective learning leads to the formation of robust neural pathways, which are then solidified through the process of remembering. This cycle of learning and remembering is what allows us to internalize new skills, ideas, and behaviors, enabling us to grow and change in meaningful ways. However, the journey of learning and remembering is not without its challenges. In our fast-paced, information-saturated world, it can be difficult to focus and retain new information. Distractions abound, and our attention is often fragmented, making it challenging to form and maintain new neural pathways. This is where practices like mindfulness and focused attention become invaluable. By cultivating a practice of mindfulness, we enhance our ability to concentrate and engage deeply with new learnings, facilitating the formation of new neural pathways. The environment we create for ourselves also plays a significant role in our ability to learn and remember. Surrounding ourselves with stimuli that align with our learning objectives, whether it's through books, discussions, or immersive experiences, can significantly enhance our capacity to absorb and retain new information. Creating an environment conducive to growth is about nurturing and supporting our journey of transformation. Embracing the emotional aspect of learning and remembering is also critical. Our emotions have a profound impact on how we learn and what we remember. Positive emotions, such as curiosity and passion, can significantly enhance our learning and retention abilities. Conversely, negative emotions like anxiety and fear can hinder these processes. Thus, understanding and managing our emotional states is crucial for effective learning and remembering. In this exploration, we need to understand the transformative power of experience. Experience is more than just a passive occurrence. It is an active engagement that profoundly enriches our brain, shapes our perceptions, and forms the cornerstone of genuine learning. The essence of experience lies in its ability to evoke emotions, which in turn play a crucial role in teaching our body to align with the knowledge our mind possesses. Experiences are the laboratories of life where theoretical knowledge is tested and internalized. When we undergo an experience, it's not just our minds that are engaged, but our entire being, our emotions, senses, and physical responses. This holistic engagement is what makes experiences so powerful. They imprint on us in a way that mere information cannot, fostering a deeper understanding and a more profound change. The emotions evoked by experiences are significant because they are the language through which our body communicates with our mind. When we experience feelings of abundance, limitlessness, and worthiness, these emotions signal to our body that what our mind knows is true and achievable. This alignment between mind and body is essential for personal transformation. Knowledge is the realm of the mind, but it is through experience that this knowledge becomes embedded in the fabric of our being. Repeated experiences reinforce this mind body connection, making the acquired knowledge more than just a concept. It becomes a lived reality. This is why the repetition of positive experiences is so important. Each time we re experience a positive emotion or situation, it reinforces the neural pathways associated with that experience, making it an innate part of who we are. However, the creation of meaningful experiences requires intentionality. It's about placing ourselves in situations that challenge us, that push us beyond our comfort zones, and that align with our goals and values. In these situations, the brain is more likely to form new connections, and the body is more receptive to new patterns of feeling and being. Workshops and structured environments provide ideal settings for such experiential learning. In these settings, individuals can apply what they have learned in a controlled, supportive environment, allowing them to experiment with new ways of thinking and being. The experience gained in these settings acts as a catalyst for change, providing a safe space for individuals to explore and grow. The ultimate prize of an experience is the emotion it generates. Emotions are powerful drivers of human behavior, and they have a significant impact on how we think and act. When we start to feel unlimited and abundant, we are essentially teaching our body to understand and embody what our mind has learned. This alignment between emotion and knowledge is what leads to genuine and lasting change. Now, at this point, you need to move from acquiring knowledge to embodying it, a transition that is crucial for true transformation and personal growth. Knowledge, while a powerful tool for the mind, achieves its full potential only when it is translated into lived experience. This embodiment of knowledge is what transforms theoretical understanding into practical wisdom. The process of embodying knowledge begins with intellectual understanding. We learn new concepts, explore different perspectives, and expand our understanding of the world and ourselves. However, intellectual understanding is only the first step. The true magic happens when we begin to live out the principles we have learned, integrating them into our daily actions and decisions. Embodying knowledge means taking the insights and lessons we've gathered and applying them to our lives. It's about aligning our actions with our values and beliefs. This alignment is not always easy. It requires conscious effort, discipline, and often a willingness to step out of our comfort zones. It involves making choices that reflect our new understanding, even when these choices are challenging or unfamiliar. As we begin to live in accordance with our new knowledge, we start to experience a profound shift in our being. What was once a concept becomes a reality. What was once an idea becomes a part of our identity. This transformation is gradual and ongoing. Every decision we make, every action we take that aligns with our new understanding reinforces this embodiment. The repetition of these aligned actions is key to making the embodiment of knowledge a natural and automatic part of our lives. Just as repeating a physical exercise strengthens a muscle, so too does repeating actions that reflect our new understanding strengthen our ability to live out this knowledge. Over time, these actions and decisions become ingrained habits, seamlessly integrated into our daily lives. Embodying knowledge also involves an emotional component. As we begin to act in ways that align with our new understanding, we experience emotions that reinforce these actions. Feelings of fulfillment, joy, and alignment arise when we act in accordance with our knowledge. These positive emotions serve as powerful motivators, encouraging us to continue on this path of alignment and embodiment. However, the journey of embodiment is not without its challenges. There will be times when old habits and beliefs resurface, tempting us to revert to our previous ways of being. During these times, it's important to remain committed to our growth and to remind ourselves of the reasons we embarked on this journey in the first place. Persistence and resilience are crucial in overcoming these challenges. In this exploration, we delve into the concept of victimhood and how it shapes our perception of ourselves in the world. The term victim is often used to describe a state of helplessness, where external circumstances are believed to control one's life. This mindset is a significant barrier to personal empowerment and growth. It stems from a belief system that external events and other people have the power to dictate our feelings and thoughts, leading us to feel powerless and at the mercy of our environment. The victim mentality is characterized by a focus on external factors and a lack of personal responsibility for one's emotional state. When things go well, individuals with this mindset feel good, but when circumstances are unfavorable, they feel bad. This reliance on external conditions creates a roller coaster of emotions, where happiness is contingent upon factors outside one's control. Many people live in a state of lack, unworthiness, and separation, constantly waiting for an external event to bring them happiness or change their situation. This state of waiting only perpetuates a sense of disconnection and powerlessness. The key to breaking free from this cycle is to reverse the trend, to understand that our thoughts and emotions have the power to influence our reality. The journey from victimhood to empowerment begins with the realization that we have control over our thoughts and feelings. It's about understanding that while we may not be able to control every external event, we can control our reactions to these events. This shift in perspective is transformative as it moves us from a position of passivity to one of active engagement with our lives. Empowerment involves taking responsibility for our emotional and mental well-being. It's about choosing to respond to situations in a way that aligns with our values and aspirations rather than reacting out of habit or emotion. This shift requires mindfulness and self awareness as we learn to recognize and change our habitual thought patterns and emotional responses. As we begin to take responsibility for our thoughts and emotions, we start to experience a greater sense of control and agency in our lives. This sense of agency is empowering as it enables us to shape our experiences and our future. It moves us away from the role of a passive victim to that of an active creator of our reality. The process of moving from victimhood to empowerment is not just about changing our mindset, it's about changing our lives. As we begin to think and act more empowered, we start to attract different experiences and opportunities. We begin to interact with the world in a more positive and proactive way, which in turn brings more positive experiences and people into our lives. However, this transformation does not happen overnight. It requires consistent effort, patience, and a willingness to confront and change deeply ingrained beliefs and habits. It involves a journey of self discovery, where we learn to identify and challenge the beliefs that have kept us in a state of victimhood. The principle that our thoughts and feelings can manifest in the physical world is not just a philosophical concept. It's a tangible process that can be observed and harnessed for personal transformation. This understanding is crucial in shifting from a passive approach to life, where we are at the mercy of external circumstances, to an active approach where we recognize our ability to influence our environment. The interplay between our inner world and the outer world is a dynamic and ongoing process. Our thoughts and emotions act like a lens through which we perceive and interact with the world. When we harbor negative thoughts or are driven by limiting emotions, we tend to attract and create experiences that reinforce these inner states. Conversely, when we cultivate positive thoughts and emotions, we open ourselves up to positive experiences and opportunities. This concept goes beyond mere positive thinking. It's about understanding the fundamental role our internal state plays in shaping our life experiences. Our thoughts and emotions are not isolated phenomena confined to our minds. They emit vibrational frequencies that interact with the world around us. This understanding bridges the gap between the metaphysical and the practical, showing us how our internal state can have real world effects. To harness this principle, we need to become acutely aware of our thoughts and emotions. This involves developing a heightened sense of self-awareness, where we regularly check in with ourselves to understand what we are thinking and feeling. It's about recognizing patterns in our thoughts and emotions and understanding how these patterns have shaped our experiences in the past. Once we are aware of our internal states, the next step is to actively cultivate thoughts and emotions that align with the experiences and outcomes we desire. This is not about suppressing negative thoughts or emotions. It's about acknowledging them and then choosing to shift our focus towards more constructive and empowering thoughts. This shift requires practice and persistence as it involves rewiring long established neural pathways. Another key aspect of influencing our external world through our internal state is the consistency of our thoughts and emotions. It's not just about having positive thoughts occasionally. It's about maintaining a predominantly positive and empowering internal state. This consistency is what creates a strong vibrational frequency that can influence our external reality. However, this process is not about controlling every aspect of our external environment. It's about recognizing that while we cannot control everything that happens to us, we can control how we respond by choosing our thoughts and emotions. We choose the energy we put out into the world and in turn influence the experiences and opportunities that come our way.